Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I welcome myself back as well. It's been some time since I posted anything, and I wanted to share this. So we bought a house quite recently, and so it's ours. We have a new garden, and this is a very impromptu video, but I just thought I'll take you on the journey of me creating the garden, transforming the whole outdoor space, and I thought I'll document it as well for myself mostly, but if anyone enjoys it, if anyone wants to go down the journey with me, perfectly fine. If you enjoy it, I'm happy. If you get inspired, I'm happy. And if anyone is going through what I'm recently going through, which is a lot of planning for the spring, planning for the garden, deciding on the design for the garden itself, then I'll be glad if you share your journey as well, and stay in touch. Get into the comments, let me know what you're doing, get in touch, and let's share our experiences. So I will take you around. There's not much, as you can see a little bit behind me. It's very kind of long and narrow, typical British garden, to be honest, which is fences around. So there's not much because the previous owner did have some plants. He was actually very much into gardening, but because he was just kind of buying the house to refurbish and sell off, he didn't do much. But he did have a lot of plants in the pots. He did have a lot of birch trees actually across the garden, just on the sides of the fences, but I didn't want to keep those. He pretty much just kept a couple of fruit trees that I asked him to leave, and there's a palm tree just in the middle, in between the two little sheds at the back, and there's few small bushes, trees on the side of the garden. So it's pretty much a black canvas. I'm currently just trying to think what would work best for us in terms of design. We definitely want to keep most of the grass because of the dog and the cat, so it will be very much kind of a working garden, and obviously a pleasurable garden for them. Also for us, obviously there will be sitting areas, and I definitely want to grow here, so I think it's going to be more ornamental in terms of flowers and shrubs, trees. So it is very exciting to be working on your own place and just evolving the space. So I'll just show you around. This is what it looks like from the house side. Actually, it looks quite small when I'm looking at it like this in the video, but it is quite narrow and quite long, and as you can see, it's mostly grass with quite an old patio in front of the house, which in time we will change, but for now I wouldn't worry too much about it. I want to see how we use the space because we just got the house in October, so it will be nice to give ourselves a year of just seeing how we use the space, how we can enjoy the sun. As far as I know, the patio, the side of the house is north facing, so it doesn't get much sun, and the whole garden doesn't get that much sun, as much as I could see. There is mostly sun over there, so the greenhouse is very much sunny, which I'm happy about, because obviously you want greenhouses which you use as a growing space. You want them to be bright and sunny, so the seedlings get a lot of light. At the moment, you probably can see there's just a lot of bags left over from the move, so it's a storage at the moment. But yeah, in time it will turn into a proper growing and usable space. So the sides of the garden seem to be quite muddy even at the moment. I mean, the whole lawn being north facing mostly doesn't get much sun, so it doesn't dry out that much, so it is quite moist all the time. I'm hoping that's gonna hopefully change with the warmer months. It's not gonna be that muddy. But yeah, a few trees. These are the fruit trees that I asked the seller to leave. I think we have apple and pear over there. I did not take my small patio fruit trees, unfortunately, from our garden in London. The truck was too full with stuff that we had, and I did manage to get a lot of plants from there, but in the end I just decided to go for the more valuable plants to make sure that I moved them over. So I took the roses, peonies, and like the more valuable stock. This I think is forsythia, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be flowering. See, there is buds there, so we will see for sure very soon. But I think it is, so around Easter time, I mean soon, it's gonna be flowering. I think there was a cherry. Yeah, this is cherry tree. Seems like I even forgot how to record. These I planted with bulbs. So for the time being, I think I planted some bulbs actually in the soil bag and then just covered it, because there's a lot of squirrels, which is lovely. I love them, but they just go and get all of my bulbs that I planted. Yeah, so the sides are quite muddy, which most likely I will create borders on the side. So I think I'm gonna do the borders on both sides of the garden, so there and here, probably a meter and a half long, so we still get quite a lot of lawn in the middle. And also I want a shape that it's easy to cut the grass on, so not any awkward shapes or anything like that. Nice and easy maintenance. And in this house we only have one lawn at the back garden, which is great, because it was just doing my head in London, mowing the front and the back. Yeah, it's it looks nice, it's nice, but it's when you have full-time job, working in London, commuting and all, it's not fun just to use your weekends for that when you have other things. Here we have this variegated holly, which is lovely, so I'm keeping this. I'm definitely gonna put some lights on it so it's nicely lit up, and then a laurel tree there, which is also quite nice, and they both look very healthy, so definitely I'm keeping them. What we're not very happy about is that the side of our neighbor, the fence obviously belongs to them, so it's kind of like patched up at the bottom. So there are some gaps which we'll need to kind of fill in if we want to let Biggie, the cat, out. So it's quite messy. Then there is this little shed, which at the moment is just used as storage. We have a lot of Christmas stuff in there. There's a little palm tree that the vendor left, and then there are some trees at the back which create quite nice secure space, so it's not overlooked from the garden behind us, which is nice. And that's ivy. I have no idea. Oh, there's I just saw the squirrel. Anyways, you probably will see it. Yeah, so another shed which I'm gonna keep as a greenhouse, because it's got nice glassed windows and doors, so it's gonna get nice and warm. And then a lot of pots with bulbs that I've planted already. I did buy quite a lot of bulbs, a lot of tulips, a lot of daffodils, Oh, look at them, how they're peeking through. Oh, so sweet. I got freesia, I got alliums. These are old ones. This is muscari that I took, which should be flowering soon as well. Yeah, slowly they're peeking through. Some of them, obviously, I had to put those pots on top. If you are wondering why, it's because of the squirrels, but I will have to take them off soon because, as you can see, there are some shoots coming through already. And I've been quite lazy and I didn't do labels, so I just left the little bags that the bulbs came in, so I remember what varieties there were. In time, I obviously will do the labels. This is a quite good idea if anyone is trying to protect their bulbs or plants from any vermin, they say. I love animals, so even squirrels I love, birds I love, but yeah, I can't just let them to have all of my bulbs, so I did protect them with this chicken wire. So just got a roll of chicken wire from Amazon and then cut it into shapes and put it around, and since then obviously they didn't touch. And I was gonna put some gravel on top, but didn't get around it, and they're obviously peeking through already. The reason why I put them into pots, as you can see, is because I was basically planting the bulbs very soon after we just moved in, and I could not be really bothered to decide how I'm gonna design the garden. So, you know, like this, it's movable. I definitely want to keep some of them in the front, so I did them by colors. I did some bulb lasagna as well in the big pots especially. So if I'm not mistaken, I think there is 2 different tulips in these, or it's daffodils and tulips. I can't remember. I think it's just tulips actually, and then daffodils are in separate ones. And I did 2 of each. So obviously, if I want to keep them in the front, I will have a pot on each side of the entrance door. So that's gonna look nice once it's gonna start growing. Sorry, it is kind of Monday. It's not that exciting just to see a plot like this, but for me, it is exciting because it's a new beginning for us, and it will obviously look different in the spring, in the summer, then next year, the year after. So yeah, hopefully this is a house in which we're gonna stay for years. So we want to make it nice. These are some peonies that I haven't got around to plant. I just hope they won't die on me, but I do have shoots and they keep on, but I should protect them. Yeah, I did take some plants from London, as I said. The roses, which I'm planning on planting very soon as well. So it's getting so dark, and yeah, I think that's all for the moment. It's quite just a lot of mess. But this side, so our side of the garden, the seller actually changed the whole fence on our side and the gate in the front, so that's very nice. Most likely I will paint the fences, most likely black, because I do like that when they kind of just disappear, and the plants, the green color, and obviously the colors of the flowers will look very nice in front with the background of black. But we'll see. That's probably a spring job. I do need to make some list of things that I want to do here. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. I probably will come back to you with a design that I decided on doing. I have not discussed it with my boyfriend yet. I did warn him. He loves plants, he loves gardens, but for him, for example, the London garden was just too much plants, and he said that he didn't feel like going out because there wasn't much space for him because there was just plants everywhere. So he doesn't want that here. So that's why I'm just thinking just to have my borders with plants and flowers that I want to grow for ourselves and for the business as well on the side, and then possibly just around that little terrace patio over there, because that gets quite a lot of sun. So I think we'll keep that just in case also we want to get a kennel for the dog or anything like that. So I won't touch that. Yeah. Oh god, it's getting so cold. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed it. I know it's not much, as I said, it might not be too exciting for you, but I wanted to share it. It's, as I said, a little diary for me as well, kind of digital diary, so I'm definitely gonna post it so anyone else can see it, and I'll keep you updated because I do want to keep it as a little journal of the changes that we do, how I am or we are getting along, and I want you to see how easy it is to transform a blank canvas, a blank space into something nice when you want to just, you know, have a couple of plants around, flowers, just, you know, to get more color and texture and interest in a garden. And being a garden designer, I'm kind of gutted that I cannot do, you know, like nice, crazy, sophisticated designs in my own garden, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, it's not just a space for me, it's for the whole family, and we all have to be happy with what we have and, you know, feel good, especially it has been our own, you know, new home. So yeah, I will go with the wishes of my boyfriend, and obviously keeping in mind that it is usable space for the dog, and so we can use the whole area as an extension of the house as well. So I will definitely have space for my growing, but there will be a lot of lawn as well. And I also have some news which I probably will share in another video. I did manage to get a little growing space in local allotments. It's not an allotment because apparently the waiting year here where we moved, we are now outside of London, the waiting time is still about 4 years. So I did put my name down on extra growing space. If something local becomes available, I'll wait. And in the meantime, I did get a little community allotment space. It is literally like a bed, which is probably like 3 meters by 5 meters, something like that. And it is in a horrible state. It's got a lot of couch grass on, and it's very overgrown. But yeah, again, it's a nice challenge to test my skills, learn something new. And originally I wanted to have it as an extra growing space for flowers, but thinking about it, I mostly will probably use it as a space for growing maybe some fruit and vegetables. And it's like a community garden, so we can also share in between. There is a couple of other people that are growing, so that's gonna be nice also to, you know, make new friends, get to know more people, learn from each other, and hopefully like sharing a nice gardening, growing life together. So yeah, there will be a different video. Seems like I have plenty of ideas for new videos. I just have to make sure that I'm gonna record them and then upload. So yeah, in the meantime, I wish you a Happy New Year, by the way. I hope you did have nice Christmas time, nice New Year's Eve. you know, full of joy, happiness, and hopefully you spend it with your family or whatever you like doing. So yeah, happy new year, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.